What you waiting for? It's time. Time for love. It's time. Time for the sun and sand. It's time. Time for fun. It's time. It's time. It's time to let your hair down. Come on. Come on. Come on. To have no fear. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's time. What you waiting for? It's time. 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 What you waiting for?
Ladies and gentlemen, right on time, he's back. We're running a little bit behind schedule. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and apologies for running behind schedule today. We must be going. Is that a going trait, yeah? It's definitely a going trait. My name is Merv Britto, and live from Goa, this is the Merv Britto Show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. As always, we always do this. I think it's a habit. I don't know. It's in Goan genes, inbred in our Goan genes, that we cut things so short and fine that we are flying by the seat of our pants. But it's lovely to have you guys along. Thank you for joining us. We, as we always do, put the show out live from Goa, and it takes a whole team to do what we do, and I always give back and love to say thank you. So let's do what we always do. And to the studio team, all four of us here and one in the UK. Ladies and gentlemen, can I welcome Mr. Merv Britto.
Hey guys.
You're sounding faint.
I'm sorry we're a little late today. But
I'm blaming you, yeah?
You always blame me, Golf. What am I here for? But
the punching bag. Yeah. You're the big boss, my friend. You're the executive producer.
Hey, Baba, tu orlo monis mo. Tu more.
So orlo monis mo na amche Wilbert Cardozo bosla re anga. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wilbert Cardozo.
Hello, everybody.
Mike banar tumso. Padrão. Wala mo re.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. We have Neil Rodrigues is our social media. I was going to say God, but he's not a social media god. He's a great guy, and he does what he does. The one and only Mr. Neil Rodrigues. How are you, my friend? Nice to have you in the studio. Second last, but definitely not second least, the wordsmith who's in the UK. I'm going to call her my fashion designer, the one and only Mrs. Joanne Britto. Hi, Joanne. Am I? We'll talk about that during the show. Welcome, Joanne. I'm glad you're joining us. And last but definitely not least, we've got the man himself, the editor-in-chief, the man we named a new name after, the euphemisms. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Yusuf Mataji himself.
The kidnapper.
Hey, what's up, beautiful people?
Hey.
It's a long time.
He's found his
waiting
fucking
for the
voice.
Funday, man.
He's found his voice. There must be some chicks listening. Mr. Mataji, I want to see your face. Lean in next to me, man. I want to see your face. There he is. Oh, hey. What up, baby? We always do this, and we have a good time on this show. This show is a good laugh. And if you're tuning in for the first time, we do this show because we want to make people around the world, especially anybody with a connection to Goa. You don't have to be going, but you've got a connection to Goa. You've traveled to Goa. You've got Goan blood, or you're married to someone Goan. We try to do the show live from Goa every week to make people aware of situations, good, bad, and ugly, that are happening right here. And we'd love you to get involved. So as always, there are multiple social media handles wherever you get your social media online. You can get in touch with us at the Merv Britto Show. I'm not going to go into all of them. Facebook, X, Insta, WhatsApp. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. This is an interactive show. We're going to be talking about maybe controversial, maybe funny, maybe topics about just stuff that we want to make you guys aware of that are happening good here right in our own backyard. Contact us. The best way to get online with us or leave us a message is on WhatsApp. +91 750 246. We would love to hear from you. Mr. Mataji, how are you, my friend?
Good.
We
Hey,
are.
Vajo, why are you laughing, man?
Why is Ajoy laughing? Why is he laughing at you? I got a joke for you. Yusuf, I got to ask you this, yeah? What do you call a Muslim flying a plane in the captain's seat? Come on, think about it, goddammit. You're Muslim, right?
Yeah, not
That's a wrong. I shouldn't have asked him. What do you call a Muslim person in the captain's seat of an airplane flying an airplane?
flying.
Flying Sardar.
Flying, no.
All of you wise and he's called a fucking pilot, goddammit. I know you're thinking racism. You guys are thinking of all the wrong answers. He's called a pilot. Yusuf, I know what y'all are thinking. Anyway, that joke went flat because you didn't answer it properly. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into some topics right now, but as I always say, if you'd like to get in touch with us, send us a message. We want to know what people out there, leave us a comment, and as always, please do like, share, subscribe, tell people about the show. We do this every Sunday at 6 o'clock. I want to wish a very good friend of mine and somebody who's near and dear to me. He runs our business downstairs. A very happy birthday, Mr. Amit Kashyap. We had a great celebration yesterday with the whole Merv Enterprises Infinite team. It was a good time, and you can share some pictures if any of you guys are listening. We took some pictures, literally dancing in the street. A happy birthday, Mr. Amit Kashyap. By the way, Ajoy, my sister said to me, you look horrible on the screen. You're looking old and you need makeup. What do you think?
You know what? This is a typical sister trait.
I love my sister Paula. She's so honest. She's brutally honest, but that's why I love her for it. She says, you need makeup.
Mate, from what I can see, you're a chikna chameli here.
Chikni chameli. My wife on the phone says I'm looking dapper, which is a good thing. She just hasn't seen me in a month. Sweetie, has it been a month?
Yes, nearly a month, but I'll see you at the end of the week. In time to celebrate our wedding anniversary, I think I'm giving you a heads
Whoa.
up.
Hint.
Keep on the good side.
Hint. What do you say, Yusuf? You're still one of the smart ones. You haven't been married, have you?
Here's a proposal, Merv.
We're going to find, we do one show. Before we jump into today's show, we're going to do a show where we find Yusuf a significant other. We tried with Willie, and Willie's already, ball and chained? He's already hooked, dude.
Yeah.
Yusuf, we're going to do a whole show. We're going to have women call in, and you're going to speak to them without seeing them. We'll be able to see them, and you're going to select which woman you choose to be your future bride. Is that okay?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's fucking see. What do you mean, let's see, mate? You've got women calling in. You should be jumping up and down, hitting your head on the ceiling.
We should charge you for this.
Hey, nowadays you can't trust, man.
What can't you trust? What can't you trust?
What are you not trusting? They're going to call and speak to you. They're not robots. They're not AI.
Woman only going to call me.
You want men to call you? I can make that happen. I can make it fucking happen. Let me tell you, brother, on this show, you can make anything happen.
You can't trust, I'm saying. That's what.
Speaking of which, we're going to do multiple shows. Guys, I am so excited. As we've been discussing, Yusuf, Neil, Willie, and Ajoy, we're going to be doing some live content here in Goa in all different kind of places and all kind of different formats. I want to go with a gimbal and a phone and record content in places that people would never dare go. The fish market, the Panjim market, your market there, AB?
The Panjim market, yes.
We're going to speak to locals. We're going to get different perspectives about this place, what's happening, how it's going, what they would like to see, what they like, what they don't like. We're going to do a lot of what these guys are out there creating media content, podcasters. Not what we're doing in the studio. This is a fixed setting, but I want to do it live. I want to go and speak to people, have a laugh. Laughter makes the world go around. Happiness, joy makes the world go around. And we've got just the right team to do it.
But Merv,
yeah, Baba.
do whatever you want to do, mate. Just don't get me arrested, all right?
Why would you get arrested? I'm not.
Come on, man.
Mate.
Once in life, you have to try the experience.
Get arrested.
You can get Yusuf arrested.
Yusuf, are you talking about males or are you talking about being arrested? Try what experience once in your lifetime, mate?
Yeah. I don't even want to go there on this.
No, the point I'm trying to make is we're going to take cameras. We've got a gimbal. We're going to go and record content out on the street here in Goa. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see that, we'd love to hear from you. Where would you like us to go? What would you like us to ask? Who would you like us to ask? We're going to do it all. We're going to have a blast and we're going to make people laugh.
Yes. I'm looking forward to doing that.
I'm not kidding. We've already got half the kit. I've got the kit. I'm looking at the kit right here in the office, in the studio. We got it all ready to go. We're going to do it. By the way, we had a call. I had a message from a guy that I know well, and he asked me some very good questions, and he made a couple of statements. Mr. Hanu Hatamaki was talking about we promote all these sites, and you put in comments, check out these sites and all, but nothing gets done. I'd like to get Hanu on the phone. He's a smart guy, dude. Do you know him? Not right now. I'm not just. We're going to jump into we're going to get into the show right now. But I'm just saying to you, I love the interaction.
Don't be pulling these surprises on me, Merv.
Nothing to surprise you with, Ajoy. What do you want me to surprise you with, other than a lady in your bed, love? Hanu is a known guy, and he actually makes a very, very valid point. We want to make sure that what we're talking about is actually being done. People are listening. So all these websites I spoke about, Amcho Doctor. Y'all, anybody downloaded the app, by the way? I've downloaded it.
Okay. And what are your
useless? It's good. It sends you notifications, tell you what's going on. But Ajo, I don't want to be the kind of guy that just talks and doesn't do. Okay. So I actually follow through. We met Joanna Perez about her website and the Goa. What is it? Goa Forward? Goa movement?
Act for Goa.
Act for Goa. So when we talk about these issues in the show, it's not just to talk about them. We want to make sure things are actually happening. And Hanu brought up a very good point. We've been barking and screaming and yelling and stomping our feet about a lot of things that are not being fixed. And they haven't been done for years. So the development that we're talking about as far as this app that you can log into and report things, we're going to do an audit of that app one day on the show. We're going to get Hanu on the show. Ajoy, we always do this, and we're going to jump right into it right now. We're going to talk about different topics that have happened during the week.
All right.
And get our opinions. Yeah, Joe?
Can I just say, just talking about apps and just like government stuff, on my UK phone, I got a message during the week, and basically at 3 o'clock UK time today, which is an hour and 15 minutes away, apparently the government is doing an emergency alert test at 3 o'clock, and basically every phone in the country that's compatible will get a siren alert. So obviously, there's a lot of unrest in the world. I think the UK government's doing some overall testing, just let you know.
Sorry. I don't normally do it, but I had you tuned out by mistake. Can you repeat that about what the app is? It's on an app?
No. It's basically all phones in the UK will actually get an emergency siren alert at 3 p.m. today. So that's an hour and 15 minutes.
UK away. Government?
Yeah, so basically it says government emergency alert test 7th of September. If your phone's compatible, you'll hear a siren and feel it vibrate. No action is needed. More info on government.uk.
That's brilliant, dude.
Great, isn't it?
So kudos to them, but crises, any crisis to be...
Something similar to the Amber Alert in the US.
In Japan, they have them on the phones for earthquakes and tsunami warnings, no?
Yes.
We should have one here in Dotorap, Dotorap for same thing, for tsunamis or any kind of warning, a national crisis, a local crisis. Good idea. We are going to start. We're going to jump right into talk about these topics that are trending right now, ladies and gentlemen. We do this every week, and like I said, we want to have you get involved. We're doing this to make people aware of what's going on, but it's not something heavy where we're trying to stir up anything or create any kind of friction. It is just a light news stuff that can be vetted. These are our opinions. In no way, shape, or form are they the opinions of the Merv Britto Show. These are our individual opinions, and we want people to be made aware, but have a laugh. Educate while you have a laugh. Ajoy.
Yes, Merv.
Are we going to get into it right now? We're going to jump right into it?
Yes.
Well, let's start off with Giorgio Armani, by the way. Yeah, poor guy passed away.
Giorgio Armani.
The famous, I've got black on, the famous Giorgio Armani, who's a big name designer, fashion designer, right? He passed away. Who the hell is this? That's not Giorgio.
Yeah, that's his sister.
That's his sister. That is Giorgio. That's his sister. Make up your mind. That is Giorgio Armani's what? That's not his sister, dude. Who is this? That's Donatella Versace.
Okay, sorry.
Oh my God.
They're all related somehow, I think.
Yeah, they're all Indians look the same. All Chinese look. He was a big name fashion designer, and you can see our thumbnail on the website promoting this week's show. I'm in a suit as a homage to the one and only Mr. Giorgio Armani, who's passed away. Big name.
Yes.
He's been around for a very, very long time. Versace, Armani, Gucci, Hilfiger, all these guys have been around forever, man. They're great at what they do. So he will be missed big time.
He died at the age of 91, but obviously he was still looking stylish, and he was still working up to a few weeks ago, in fact. And I think it's Milan Fashion Week this upcoming week, and he'd hoped to be able to make some kind of appearance, I think, but unfortunately he didn't quite make it.
How old was he?
91.
I think he's been heralded as doing a lot for women's fashion as well as men's fashion, a lovely tailor in York.
91, dude. He was a good-looking guy. I didn't realize he was that old.
And all that hair he's got, Merv.
What are you trying to crack a hair joke? As my mama always said to me, hair doesn't grow on brains, Joanne. And I don't have any hair. So I must be very smart. I don't care what you say, my mom.
I know, but you also have to say it was your mum's fourth death anniversary on Friday, so we said extra special prayers. And
4 years ago, she passed away. Hey! Yes, I got to mention, I saved a life this week. Can I tell you that? I'm really proud of it. I'm going to say this because it's going to lead into the rest of the stuff. I was driving from Nagua to Saligao, and there was a guy laid on the side of the road. I promise you, no BS, Neil. On the side of the road, on his back, foaming at the mouth, and bikes and cars drove by, and I drove by, and I did a double take, and I reversed. I promise you, he was laying there on his side, and I jumped out of the car, and I said, "Are you okay?" And he was shaking like he was having a fit. I've never experienced it before, and I always remember, you have to turn somebody on their side, and I did.
Yes.
And all of that came out, and he coughed. And these construction workers were watching from a distance. People knew he was laying there and just drove by. The quality of life.
Just by turning somebody on the side, you'll save their life.
I promise you, I believe. I'm not trying to brag it up, big it up. I'm just saying to you.
Because I've done the same.
I called, this thing 108.
108.
And they responded immediately, "Sir, what can we help you?" And I said, "Listen, there's a guy choking." And he coughed. And he said, and he's actually said to me, "Naka, and I said, "Listen, he's moving. He was just shaking, dude."
Wow.
And she got on the phone. I said, "Listen, he's okay." He said, No. I have to go to the hospital. I've been walking. I'm tired. I need some water. And I had water in my car. Anyway, long story short, he actually said it. But the point, the reason I'm trying to make, that's why we do the show. Ladies and gentlemen, you actually had people driving by. What's the quality of life here in Goa, dude? So
Great that you stopped, and obviously
Yes.
it's a lesson to everybody. I think because sometimes people also they're a little nervous because in case they don't know what to do or can't really help properly,
And liability
But obviously,
reasons.
If in doubt, you've just got to try and help out.
Yeah, but wouldn't you think that? Yeah, everybody's so scared for liability reasons. If I touch him, I'm going to get in trouble, police or whatever the case may be. But you'd let a guy lay there on the side of the road and die?
But you know what, Merv? I think that's not even true. I think there's no liability. In India, we can't even sue anybody for wrongful.
Mate, I'm going to be late to work. I've got to put him in my car. I'm going to get blood on my seats. I've got to take him to the hospital. The hospital's going to ask me questions. You don't think that's liability?
Liability in the sense, in my opinion, liability is when, if, say, for example, this person happens to pass away or dies while you're trying to help him.
But that's what I mean, right?
That doesn't exist. That kind of a law doesn't exist. You are not responsible for trying to help somebody.
Boss, it is. I've heard this too many times from our Goan people, Indian people. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to know. No, I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. And you'd let a person, and I saw the number of cars, Neil, I promise you, at least 6 cars, bikes drove by. And I drove by, and then I did a double take because I happened to see him. And I was running late, but at the end of the day, you know what? Shit happens. I'll be late. It's a life, human life. And here in Goa, I hope people don't. That's not the norm. That's an anomaly. But it scares me to think that many people drove by because they've got more important things to do than a poor old man on the side of the road. Anyway, whatever. The point I'm trying to make is, I hope that's not what this world's coming to. By the way. We've lost Giorgio Armani, who was a big name, and he had all the people taking care of him. But every life here on earth, I don't care what race, religion, creed, caste, how much money, little money, education, means nothing. If you see somebody on the side of the road, stop and help them, mate. It can't hurt you. Trust me. You have some of these people that worship all the different gods and celebrate all the feasts and functions. All of that faith and bullshit means nothing if you can't put it into practice. So what would you do if nobody was watching?
But I'll tell you what, Merv, there is no such law and we'll double check.
किधर मुट्टा तुम्हें?
There's no such law that prevents you from helping somebody, and even if they pass away while you're trying to help them, I don't think there's any. You are not liable for that person's death.
Why wouldn't somebody stop? Why wouldn't anybody stop?
Because I'll tell you what, it's a stupid Indian attitude. I'll give you an example. I'll explain to you my personal experience. There was one time that we were doing a beach cleaning on Miramar Beach. Okay, it's a simple example. And while we were cleaning Miramar Beach, a whole bunch of us, we saw the fishermen community along the Miramar Beach just sitting there and watching. Now, one would think that, considering that the first beneficiary would be the fishermen community, that they would join us in this endeavor. They didn't do so. I think it's just apathy is what I'm trying to tell you. It's basic apathy. People would rather pull out their phones and watch somebody
and
risk their life and take videos rather than help. And if I'm not mistaken, the Delhi government, the previous Delhi government, if I'm not mistaken, somebody can fact check me here, they passed a law that forces you to help people who are in need.
Do you really need to be forced to help somebody in need?
You don't need to. That's my point. There's no. Yeah. Go ahead, Jojo.
No, I'm saying you shouldn't have to be, but I don't know. Like you say, it's just common decency, and it's just
exactly
helping out a human being. Really,
absolutely.
We should all, just kind of take note that we should all just kind of not lose that common decency and always just reach out and help people.
I'm not trying to preach to the choir. It happened once before where we drove by on the way back from golf, and we saw a dog hanging from a wall. He'd climbed through the wall, had a noose around his neck, and by mistake he must have slipped and fallen, and he was just hanging there. And obviously the owner didn't know about it, and we drove by, and then a couple of minutes later, after seeing it, we felt guilty. We actually turned around and came back, but the dog had been dead for days. The fact is that we came back. And the sad thing is, people don't do these things nowadays. Everybody's so focused on money and earning money and being late, and I've got more important things to do. We're talking about life, human or animal. It doesn't make a difference, guys. You can't be that callous.
You've picked up like puppies, many puppies you've picked up on the side of the road. One of those puppies got sent over to Europe, if you remember rightly.
An injured puppy, I did. I hate to say this being controversial. What's what?
The flying birds in boxes you've brought back.
I have. I would rather help animals than humans. I tell you what, I would rather help an animal than a human, because an animal can't speak. Unfortunately, our humans can speak, but that's not very nice. You've got to do what you can. What would you do? My mom and dad always told us, what would you do if nobody was watching? And that's a morale, that's a opinion, that's your upbringing, that's your background. People, you have to face that. That's between you and your God. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to get into the Good Samaritan law right now. We're going to get into this. We're going to ask a question. This is not one of the topics. We're going to get into GST and all.
I just want to confirm that there was a law passed by the Delhi government in 2019, I believe.
What about?
Called the Good Samaritan law, which applies to such situations. So, yeah. I just wanted to bring that up.
You cannot be held liable, but liability is one thing. I always hear people talk about, I don't want to get blamed. But I guarantee you, more importantly than anything else, everybody's like, I'm busy, I was late for a meeting, I have to be somewhere, blah, 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 blah. And everything else is more important than helping whoever it is. It might not be somebody dying, it might be somebody in an accident or whatever. We've got some very good people in this country, in this state, that actually do. And I'm not painting everybody with the brush. Like I said, these are our opinions. This is not the opinions of the show, but I'm just saying to you, this is something also we need to talk about and bring to the forefront. If you see somebody who needs help them. God damn it, help. Yeah. Speaking of help, we're going to get some help from the government very, very soon, right? They're raising the GST rates for the gambling casinos. Yusuf, you gamble?
No, man.
You don't gamble?
No.
Let's get into it, yeah? Let's get into our topics. We're talking about GST.
Yes.
Willie, you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, so on 22nd September, the new GST rates will be applicable. So mostly it won't affect us common folks, because your daily essentials like food and all is not touched. Even like packaged foods is going down from 18% and all. But the luxury ones, like your luxury cars and whatever, they are going to 40% GST.
Wow.
But
Listen, our current GST rates hover around 18. They're supposed to lower it to 5. Different goods and stuff have different rates. But I think you're killing your market, dude. Why are you trying to overtax people? If people want to buy and they have the money to spend it.
no, but I think those what Willie is referring to are those cars that are
SUV and all.
Yeah, so
Luxury.
You can see that
Yes.
the new GST rates are having an impact on the rates of cars, the pricing of cars, as you can see.
Yes, even
It's
on-
cutting. It says new GST rate cuts the rates.
That's right.
So while we're not talking about raising rates, dude.
I think the
Casinos are going up.
Yes.
The casinos are going up from 28% to 40%.
even the
So that
luxury
is
cars.
huge.
Yes, even the bikes like 350cc and above bikes, they are going up to 40%. The like your food and personal care items and all, it is coming down from 18% to 5%, which like most of the normal people use. Even cars, small cars and electric vehicles, they are going down from 28 to 18%.
Wow. So certain cars you'll see, at least with regards to cars, since we're talking about it, seems like we'll get a price reduction in certain types of cars, but on the luxury segment, vis-a-vis your Ferraris or what have you.
Who the fuck is going to buy a Ferrari?
Merv, I'm drive your Ferrari, Baba.
My Ferrari.
Guys.
I've got a Ferrari. It's a little Matchbox Ferrari. Is our friend Donald Trump gonna wipe these taxes that he's what are they called? What did he raise to 50%? The tariffs.
He's put 25 plus 25%.
How are you going to get? Listen, I think it's so screwed right now because of all. We're going to talk more about a lot of these different topics. The fact of the matter remains, world politics is not one of my favorite things to discuss. But at the end of the day, Donald Trump has pissed off so many people and driven them to other people's arms. He's at war with India because of their ties to Russia. There was this big, huge summit recently. China, India, North Korea, all these different countries that are all anti-North American. They want to basically. They just want to change the system of the dollar, the pegging the dollar to the world currency, right? So Donald Trump's made so many people angry, made so many enemies. They're turning to each other, and that's going to bite us that's going to bite him in the butt, but that's biting us in the butt in a good way.
So are you saying that these GST rate cuts have something to do with what's happening with the US?
I think this is a good thing. It's not a bad thing, but it's a good thing to tax people less. But if you're going to pay taxes, you want to see the money be put to good use. If you want to encourage people to buy foreign products, drop the taxes, which is what they're doing. How are you trying to help the Indian market by promoting foreign cars? Right? And some of this stuff, and a lot of it's conspiracy, a lot of it's hearsay. But if you want to help your country, boost your local spending.
Yes.
Lower taxes, include. Why would you can tax? There are so many different things you could tax. For example, casinos and all. They make a load of money. You can't tax them 40%, can you?
They're doing that though.
They're going to do it. They're 40% GST cripples businesses. Top casino. Anybody want to buy a casino? I'm sure you're going to find them cheap.
I have actually heard of a casino being put on sale because of this here.
We've got a lot of wealthy people in this country that can afford to pay the taxes, and I think that if the Indian government is smart, they would find a way to make the taxation system just a little bit more fair.
But having said that, I don't see a problem with taxing 40% on gambling because it is a non-essential item.
Where's that money going, dude?
It's
Going to the government.
Yeah, it's going to the government.
Is the government doing anything with it?
That is a whole different
You shoot
ballgame.
yourself in the foot when you're overhyping those kinds of taxes. It's just like having taxes on cigarettes and alcohol and all of that kind of stuff. So it's one of those things that all governments are kind of between the devil and the deep blue sea. They're trying to discourage people for health reasons not to smoke, not to drink. And then there's taxation, but they still make money on all of that as well. So it's one of those things that the government gets the money whichever way possible. So it's a really kind of strange scenario to really hype it up so much because, you know, the casino business has been part of government's goer's economy for 20 years plus. And a lot of people are objecting against it. However, the state makes a lot of money from it. So I kind of feel it's like you're giving with one hand, taking away in the other. It's kind of a little bit of showboating in a sense.
All my opinion on this topic is, last week, by the way, we spoke about them banning online gaming and gambling, which is fine. Listen, people get around everything this day and age. I mentioned you're trying to limit kids to what they can see online. Download a VPN. You can circumvent the system. Online gambling is illegal. They've been playing Matka here locally, and they're doing all the stuff they're doing. They're not gonna. You can tax them all you want to. I don't. The point I'm trying to make is you want to encourage people to spend here locally. Have products more accessible, more affordable. People are happier. You've got these countries 50-60% taxes, Norway, a lot of these Scandinavian countries, but they're thrilled to pay them because they actually see the money being spent to help themselves. So basically they're paying their own way. Everybody's contributing to the national government to enhance the healthcare system for themselves, and that's important. You're not seeing that here, so changing the tax structure is not really going to make that much of a difference.
Speaking
I don't know.
of your alcohol and all, alcohol is not getting touched by GST, but your cigarettes and tobacco is going from 28% to 40%.
Stop smoking.
Yeah.
There again, I don't agree with it. We're adults. Ladies and gentlemen, you're all adults. Everybody can make their own decisions. They don't have to be told what they can and cannot do by any authority. You can make that, whether you want to gamble, you want to smoke, you want to drink, you want to do whatever. You're adults. But it's got to be properly, not only implemented, managed, but also enforced. That's where we're lacking. Speaking of these guys, I want to talk about these guys that are celebrating it. Well, you're talking about Xi? You want to talk about Xi?
We quickly run through this.
Quickly.
Basically, Trump accused Xi of conspiring with Putin and Kim. What do you think of the 80th year celebrations for the Chinese government?
What is the question?
So the question is,
So at the end of the Second World War commemorations, it was the 80th anniversary.
Yes.
Of the end of the Second
World War
That's
II.
So
China, yeah.
Go on.
yes, so Trump felt a little left out with this. They
snubbed.
He says the big question to be answered is whether or not President Xi of China will mention the massive amount of support and blood that the United States of America gave to China in order to help it to secure its freedom from a very unfriendly foreign invader, aka Japan. So he finishes off this post of his by saying, "Please give my warmest regards to Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un, as you conspire against the United States of America." Signed off President Donald J. Trump.
Truth Social, that's where he posts all his stuff right now. What rubbish! What forkiro? Dude, he's been snubbed. He's been stubbed. They're having a party without him. It's like having all your good buddies having a party and you're not invited. He's done it to himself, and they're not going to get away. India better play their cards right and get back in his good books. India's got to get into the good books of all your neighbors, and it's not only the U.S., but there's a lot of reliance on these relationships.
Speaking about that, going forward, did you hear about the conversation that Xi and Putin had on wanting to be?
What's the conversation? No, there was a hot mic that was on or something, right? The hot mic catches. Yeah, play it.
This is the one. So. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what is this? That's Yusuf rapping, dude.
I'm sorry, this is the ads.
God damn it, Ajoy.
We'll have to play the ads over 1 second, guys.
Just be careful we don't get blocked.
Yeah. And he's got it on, he's playing it.
There you go. In the past.
It used to be rare for someone. Older 70, say days of 70. You're not going to be able to hear anything they're saying. The screwed up part is they've got translators. By the time one guy says one thing, there it is. Human organs can be completely transplanted so that one can get younger and younger in spite of age.
Wow.
It might be able to shave. Within this century, it might be possible to live to 150.
Wow.
Is this the shit these guys talk about?
Amazing.
You know what? They look really happy. They're getting along really, really well, Vladimir and Xi.
Well, they are both 72 years old.
Exactly. They want to remain dictators for 150 years now.
You know what I think is funny, by the way, when you're having a conversation. The other day they had PM Narendra Modi in the conversation. There's three of them now, yes? Yeah. So you've got a Chinaman, you've got an Indian, and you've got a Russian trying to have a conversation with interpreters. So what I say to you has to be interpreted to the next guy, Can you imagine how long these conversations? You can't even crack a joke.
That's the ultimate Chinese whispers, though, isn't it?
Game of Joanne, that is racial.
Absolutely. No, that is true.
Ultimate game of Chinese. That's a good one.
Was in China on their
there you go.
Commemoration.
I want to get into I'm so excited to get into the next topic. I can't believe it happened.
Quickly, did you know that he's also upset with India?
Who?
Donald
DJT.
Trump, yeah.
Look like we've lost India and Russia to deepest, darkest China. May they have a long and prosperous future together. President Donald J. Trump. Yeah, buddy. There was a party with all your mates and you weren't invited. It's happening, guys. That's what the world and all the relationships and neighbors and good deeds and all. There's so much we don't know about that is actually happening that we're not even privy to. But I'm sure it's happening. I wish him. This guy's been quiet. He's done the smartest thing, by the way. Elon Trump.
What are you saying?
Elon Musk has been like a church mouse. You haven't heard zip from him, right? He's lost so much of his wealth because his big mouth and his big goddamn ego with President Trump got him in so much trouble.
Exactly.
What's he got to say now?
He won't say anything because
He's his own party, though, isn't he?
He's rumored to create his own party.
creating his own party, and he's also starting to involve himself in UK politics as well.
There you go, Joanne. That's going to make you real happy.
He's been tweeting. He's been tweeting a lot about UK politics, like he did pre the US presidential elections. Very, very similar posts, and he's getting a lot of traction there. So I wonder what his end game is there.
Any inside knowledge from you, Joanne? What's happening with Elon? Is he running?
It's one of those things that I'd heard his dad on a podcast a few months back also. It's like we don't need them to get involved in the politics over here. There's a long-running case over here that he kind of keeps finger pointing to Keir Starmer, who is obviously now the UK Prime Minister. But when he was the Attorney General, they were saying he didn't do enough on a certain specific case regarding sexual abuse with minors and all of that, targeting certain communities. So obviously it's one of those kind of hot topics that, regarding immigration and, different cultures, that is really something that he wants to stick his oar in about. And really he just needs to focus on his own business, his shareholders, and, if he's a US citizen, just stick to the US.
You're not a big fan, are you? He's not going to get a Christmas card from you, is he? Mr. Elon Musk, no. My wife is not sending you a Christmas card. Moving along, he needs to mind his own business. Yes, it's nice to have people involved and vote, but at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're not creating more problems. Ajoy, I can't wait to get to this next topic. By the way, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Speaking of problems, is this guy Indian? Is it the compere or the DJ or RJ, VJ? Who the hell is he?
If I'm not mistaken, this is Carlton Braganza. He's a
Goenkarponn, yeah?
He is, I think, of Goan origin, but based out of Bangalore, Karnataka.
I cannot believe these guys.
Who he's serenading to? Just check this out. Can you recognize these people?
These guys should be jailed. This is something that makes me very angry. Too loud. Turn it down. This is something that makes me really angry. You can play the video, but just turn the volume down. It's too loud. The point I'm trying to make is these are goddamn convicts. They have screwed so many people here locally in India and run away to the UK, and the Indian government knows exactly what they need to do, and nothing's been done about it. These guys shouldn't be partying up at these fancy goddamn places. They've stolen money. They've robbed a lot of money from very good, hardworking people that worked for them and scammed people. Who is this? Lalit Modi and Vijay Mallya.
Yes.
This is crazy. They're singing My Way by Frank Sinatra. My God. It is, guys, this makes me sick. This just really annoys me.
But you know what, Merv? These guys claim that they are, they are innocent. And if they're innocent, they should come and face the law and prove themselves as innocent here in India. What do you say?
Yeah, but why is the government not doing more about it? This is thousands of crores of money, and money that's owed to people that can't afford to be singing My Way at a freaking fancy thing with champagne glasses, right? These people have worked for Kingfisher and the scamsters and lost money. And guess who pays for it, by the way? Can I ask you $1 million question? Kill that goddamn video before I can puke myself. Who pays for this, by the way?
We are paying.
There you go.
Public money, right?
Ding, 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 ding.
But
So you guys are having a party on my dime. Well, I'm not in. I don't know if.
But Merv, they are doing it their way, though.
Ajoy, that's so sad, dude. It really I'm glad you can laugh about it. Let's speak to Mr. Mataji. Sang.
What?
Which way?
Fucking wake up, mate. Wake up. What are we talking about? I don't know. Why do we give him a microphone? He's such a smart guy when the goddamn the show's off, but when the mic's on, kidnap mare. Word is getting kidnapped mare tumso. Bola mare sar ke sang.
Suddenly attacked. That's what it. You suddenly attacked.
I suddenly attacked what?
Yeah, giving the mic for me.
Baba, we just played a show a bit. You've got the headsets on, you're hearing and watching everything.
I heard that Vijay Malla podcast.
Yeah, so what do you think?
He said he is very innocent.
He's innocent.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yusuf, I want your take on this.
Yes.
Give me a Yusufism.
Yes.
Not a euphemism. I can't even say it anymore.
Yusufism.
No, it's a euphemism. We've made it a Yusufism. Tell me, Yusuf.
They're
Come on.
doing party now. What I do to say?
What is your take on their partying on your dime? They've stolen.
Not party, considering their background.
But Tamil, Telugu, कसं कोंकणी असा.
And let them party. No, what's wrong?
अरे तुमच्या पैसे चोरी करून पार्टी करता तुमच्या वॉलेट कार्ड this thing वयता party करपाक. Is it okay for what these guys are
Not
hanging
okay,
out?
actually. There is a specific there is a government to take care of it. So they are not taking care of what we are doing.
That's the question I'm asking you. If these guys are being let to live the rest of their lives with the stolen money from taxpayers and honest, hardworking, good, honest, hardworking people that they owe the money to, their ex-employees and people they've stolen and ripped off, I don't agree with them being allowed to roam free.
But Mervyn, I believe that the UK is kind of picking up the efforts to actually
Bollocks.
Look at extradition again, because
Bollocks.
apparently the Crown Prosecution Service recently visited our jail, apparently, and they were essentially saying that these guys would need a bit of a separate wing or whatever. The UK has blocked the extradition up till now. However, the Indian government is also pushing for it. So the Crown Prosecution Service has apparently inspected the jail.
It's none of their goddamn business. Can I say something to you? And this is exactly why we're in the shit. This is exactly why this great country is in the goddamn pits. If you can't figure out from your side, you know these guys are crooks in India, correct? And ladies and gentlemen, this is my opinion. If you know that they're crooks and they've done wrong and they've stolen and thieved and ripped off people and they've run to the UK, why has it taken so many years for the UK government to say, you know what, we know they're crooked, we'll do this deal with you where we'll send them back, extradite them, let them face trial, get the best lawyers in the world, and if they're innocent, let them free, but if they're guilty, they have to pay the price. Two governments have to come together, right? You want to be allies, you want to work together. It's a trade-off, right? You mean to tell me after all these years, these guys are able to do what they're doing and somebody got it on video and you're watching it and you're saying, oh, our governments will sort it out.
So
well, I'm saying, I think that obviously Modi and Keir Starmer probably spoke about it.
Why they're still free?
Well, I'm in agreement with you, Mervyn. I'm not arguing against that, but obviously I believe it does need to be speeded up.
We'll move it on.
So it's just about, it's, you know, one of those things called human rights. No matter whether you're a rich man or a poor man, you know, you kind of have to treat these people in the same manner, but it does need to get speeded up.
Innocent until proven guilty. I completely agree. Listen, I am going to screw up one day. If I'm put in jail or whatever the case may be, I expect to be considered innocent until I'm proven guilty, right? That is what every human being, no matter what, is entitled to as a citizen, correct? Why, if they've run away and they're not willing to face a jury of their peers and figure out whether they're innocent or guilty? Why are they allowed to continue to live the way they live and the lifestyles they live, where we work our tails off and people work very hard for what little money we earn? Why are they allowed to keep what they've robbed? If you know it has been done, why does it take so long? Put them in court, get it sorted out, let them free, or put them in jail.
I'll tell you why. One is because
Politics.
they were allowed to leave the country. They were allowed because they had a lot of debt, and how they escaped the country, God only knows. But also because London, specifically, the UK, is a haven for such people.
And that shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, no, that's the case. Because if you look at all the Russian billionaires have invested in London, some of the biggest properties are owned by people who are not Britishers.
Dude, I don't want to. That's not our. That's not our.
That's the reason why. And that's the reason why.
That's not our battle to fight. What the UK does.
It's not that. That's the reason why people like Vijay Mallya, Lalit Modi have fled there.
Yeah.
That very reason.
But why is it being allowed? Why are you allowing it? Why do you think the right wing? Why do you think all around the world people are fed up? And people are turning to extreme, and I'm not promoting it. I'm not saying extremism is good, but I'm saying people are fed up for paying for everybody else. If I work hard for my money, I'm happy to pay my taxes and do everything legally, which we do. I don't want to miss out. I'm happy to pay my taxes. I don't want to get screwed at the end of the day.
Yes.
And if these guys are screwing around and they've ripped everybody off and I have to pay for it, that's not cool. I don't want to take care of migrants. We talk about those poor Rohingya last week's show.
Yes.
The Rohingya that are being thrown off the coast of Myanmar and told go back to your country. I'm not saying that, but I don't want to have to take care of them on my dime when I barely can take care of myself and my own country, right?
You know, Merv, I'll never forget. Quickly, I'll just say this: when Vijay Mallya fled the country, the irony was there was this video report that I saw on one of the news channels where the cops were beating a poor farmer mercilessly, a farmer, because he had a 1 lakh loan on a tractor that he couldn't pay.
That's the travesty, Ajoy.
Can you imagine that? And
1 lakh, and he didn't pay. And he's a farmer.
They were beating him mercilessly because he owed whoever he owed 1 lakh.
And that's the part that makes me sick, and that's why we do this show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get off this topic. You're listening to the Merv Britto Show. We are broadcasting. Yes, Joanne.
I just want to say one thing. Obviously, I'm not saying that the UK is.
Your country sucks, by the way, for letting this happen, dude.
I'm just saying that the UK has frozen Roman Abramovich's assets, so he's the ex-Chelsea.
Another billionaire.
So they're basically
wow,
but that's because.
But the thing is, they've frozen his assets, and that's what I'm saying. It's not like they're complicit and saying, "Hey, come over here, we'll look after you," and all of that. There are obviously these things that are more entailed than all of that. I'm just letting you know.
I don't care. I don't care about Roman Abramovich. I'm talking about people that have ripped off this country's money, this country's people's citizens' money, and are being allowed to live high on the horse, singing "My Way" at a party. You should be behind bars. I don't want to get political. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching another live show of the Merv Britto Show, which we do every Sunday. These topics and opinions are our own topics and opinions that we select to give you our takes about. If you'd like us to talk about something else, Willie, what are you reading comments and you're laughing over there? We haven't even gotten to the comments. I'm sure there's some annoyed people, but we do the show every week to make people aware of what's going on and our takes on a funny, sad, good or bad. You can get in touch with us live on our social media handles, but if you want to get on the air with us, the number is 750-724-6246. We'd love to hear from you. It's an interactive show, and if I get into a rant, by the way, wake me up or throw something at me, because I can speak all day. I can talk for Brit. What are we talking about next? Let's talk about something more light, something funnier.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, Merv, do you know this guy? He's a celebrity.
Who the fuck is this?
He's a celebrity. And you became a kind of a mini celebrity last week with your
What?
with your rant about the different types of teas in Goa, right?
The cha thing, it went out. It was a good laugh. Angela's a good sport. She was on the show, Miss Angela Davidson. She was an absolute rock star. It was just funny because it's a joke. It's a joke that would be understood by Goan people. Is this guy Goan?
Yeah, I think he's going, and he's quite a superstar for this very reason. Check this out.
Kaswad mara. Kita mundar to.
Check out the flow.
Wow, dude, check
out the flow.
He's got the Flavor Flav necklace. He's got a freaking skateboard necklace. He's the man. That's an old guy that's got a potty mouth like me.
So apparently, I think he's called Jimmy, maybe, huh?
Is it Jimmy?
Yeah, I think
Jimmy Baby concert before GTA. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's singing a reggae version of But Tonight I Need a Friend. They cut him off.
They pissed him off. Check it out.
Rah. मार जिमी मार मारे तापड़ दे रहे Where is this guy, dude? Is he in Goa?
He's in Goa. We should get in the studio one day.
Oh, are you out of your fucking mind? He's a character. I think he's funny. That's cool. He's got a potty mouth, but I think that's really, really funny. Jimmy, if anybody knows who this guy is, let us know. He was singing a song. I know. I can't. It's going to drive me crazy. Kudos to him. That's something to take my mind off all the other BS. Okay, what else?
So from bad words to bad behavior, Merv, where do we start?
Oh, another topic that gets to me. Listen, I've spoken to too many people about bad behavior by our fellow Indians. It makes me cringe. It makes my skin turn when I think about what's this one about?
So this is, I'm not sure. We'll just go through it.
A video making rounds on social media sparked outrage after it appears a show passenger trying to steal a life jacket on an Indigo flight. Guys, what are you trying to do? And what would you do with it? You take a life jacket that could potentially save somebody else's life. Oh my God, how embarrassing.
I think this is a jailable offense, by the way.
Look at that. Dude, it's okay. You can take salt and pepper sachets. You can take your socks and your whatever. I don't know, but this is criminal and this is just embarrassing. Can you imagine, dude? It's like stealing stuff from a hotel.
But Merv, I think you have some experience in the airline industry. Do they check for if a life jacket vest is still in the
under the seat? They're supposed to. Every flight, when they do a cleaning in between flights, they're supposed to check and make sure that under every seat or wherever has a life-saving device, a jacket or whatever it is, just in case there's an emergency. But you know what, Ajay? This is a whole new topic, and this should be a whole show, by the way. Bad behavior by our Indians abroad, overseas, right here in our own country. See them spitting and throwing garbage and rubbish and I could go on and on and on. Let's talk about some more. Here's another one. Selfie with foreigners. Joanne, you know about this. They've got a blonde chick in a bikini, giving personal advice, respecting someone's physical, emotional, and social boundaries, allowing them freedom. This is so... we see it happen all the time. We're from Goa, dude. You see it happen all the time.
Why do you think you're like this, Merv? Why do you think?
Because a lot of these guys haven't seen it. They've watched movies where they've got these white chicks dancing in movies, and you see a white chick on the beach in a bikini, and she thinks nothing of it, and she's being kind, and these guys want to take a picture, and the next thing you know, they're improperly doing whatever they're doing. I've seen it happen way too many times, and it embarrasses me because we want to encourage tourists to come here, and our Indian people, our Goan people, are so kind and friendly. These guys are not the typical local that live here in Goa. So it makes me sad that I wish I could tell more tourists that come here, this is not how the rest of us behave. And if there was something bad happening, we would all jump in to help you.
Of course. And I just want to see it from the perspective of the foreign tourist. Do they think this is normal behavior? Obviously not.
Guys, they've never seen, a lot of these guys have never seen a chick in a
nice
bikini.
about it, right? I guess.
No, they don't mean any harm. They want to take a picture with somebody, but one turns into 50. They're crowding around, and
That's crazy.
And God willing, hopefully nothing bad happens. But this should not be.
You're just leaving a bad taste in the mouth for any tourist.
So we're talking. What are we talking about? Bad behavior, stealing a life. What is this?
This now going the wrong way. This is something common.
It's clearly a one-way sign.
But that's for the police to enforce. We break rules all the time. Oh my!
Breaking the law. If I just wait here.
This happens a lot in Mapsa. Even in Mapsa.
No,
Is this in Panjim?
No, this is in Bangalore, because it looks familiar. I've been in Bangalore for many years. So
That's different. This is a little bit different. You're breaking the law. It's on you. You want to be stupid and get caught and get fined. That's on you. Here you go.
who knows about this case?
Beach driving. That's Yusuf's car. He was driving the white car.
Yusuf,
बिचार मरे गाड़ी चलाता मैं तो काय थापड़ा दे रे
साइकिल चलाया था
तार के चलाता बिचार
साइकिल is allowed.
son of a beach.
Cycle is allowed.
You see a goddamn cycle. What are we talking about again? This guy's like lost. I don't know what before you come here, do you do something, Joanne?
He's working on a different project. He's been like.
His words are kidnapped, buddy. Words are getting kidnapped. This was all over social media, Yusuf. These guys rented these cars.
They're driving cars not allowed. Cycle is allowed.
Baba, I mean, two-wheeler ulaita mare, cycle aso ulaita ame. Good morning, Baba. Wakey, hand off, Sneaky. Joanne, I wanted to get your opinion on the last one we did. You've been approached many times for people to come. Can we take a picture of you? It happened on your way to the airport this time, didn't you? Say these guys stopped you.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's one of those things. If it's a young family or a family or something like that, and it's not really awkward and uncomfortable, then yes, of course, it's a nice thing to do. But I think sometimes when it's like single guys, they're just looking to kind of show off with their friends a little bit. It just feels a little bit, not quite right, if you ask me. So I think my friends and myself have kind of learned over the years, you just got to kind of pick and choose who you'll say yes to, because obviously sometimes I feel like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards, look a right mess, and someone wants a photo with you. But anyway, if it's like an innocent kind of thing, not for like maybe young guys. It
can be innocent. A lot of times it is innocent. They're being friendly, but sometimes it gets out of hand and it's embarrassing. Anyway, whatever. The fact of the matter remains that this is bad behavior and it's perpetrated by our Indians. It's something and things they would never do in India, or never do. Sorry, I'm getting this wrong. Things they would never do elsewhere in the world that they get away with doing here. So this is only one of multiple things. Go on, keep going, dude. What are we stuck on this one for?
Sure, Mo.
We do things here in India like spitting and pan and all these kind of littering and stuff. You would never do this in the West. You would never spit anywhere, throw litter, or do all the things you're doing. By the way, this happened here in Morji, right? This is the turtle sanctuary.
Yes, 2 tourists were caught driving rent-a-cab vehicles on Morji Beach, an act prohibited under the Goa Tourist Places Protection and Maintenance Act 2021, and they were fined 5,000 rupees. But the question is, this happens all the time. Why aren't we able to fix this? Because
bigger fines, steeper fines.
I think there is a what do you call?
What is 5,000 rupees going to do, dude?
5,000 is one, but also you have to prevent. Not do retroactive action by creating bollards, preventing people from actually accessing the beach with their cars. So this is what this person, I think this is the tourist guy.
Another one? This is another tourist, brother?
This is the tourist the same tourist I
stuck in the sand, but not on the beach after. Why is he on the beach in a goddamn Jeep anyway? You're not allowed.
So this is what he says about why he did it.
See the Goa, and we come here try to see the beach. We put the navigation in a Google. Navigation car, they bring it over here. There is no sign over here, no car is not allowed or anything. And we see the track in the road, so we thought the car is allowed to go there. The government should put the sign over here, they say the vehicle is not allowed or anything, also they can put the...
He's actually right to a degree, yeah?
Also my car is stuck.
Yeah, I would agree.
Hey, Neil's shaking his head. Why are you saying? Baba,
This is common sense.
he has got a very valid point.
they can do something for the tourists. I'm the NRI. I come from the USA to the Goa.
You sound like an American motherfucker. What the fuck you come from? How the fuck does that have to do anything with the tea in China, mate? You put a big... And first of all, you stupid ass, you got the goddamn Jeep stuck. What are you saying, Neil? Why are you saying it's not true? Listen, he's got a valid point. You're not allowed to operate motorized vehicles on the beach. Yusuf is saying you can take a bike. Why don't you have signboards saying it's illegal? And the fines. You can talk. Of course you can talk.
No, it's common sense. That you can put do not rob, do not kill signs also.
Not at all. And you can have clear signs stating this is a beach, this is a turtle sanctuary, you've got humans on this beach. Why do you have one-way signs or no entry signs or something that for a road that looks normal? You have to let people know, make people aware, no?
But Merv, he's blaming Google Maps.
It's not Google Maps, mate.
He's blaming GPS, mate.
You know what? He should be jailed for getting it stuck anyway.
Anyways, he is a tourist,
You can't do,
but there is no signboard.
signs for all.
You have to have. That's what I'm saying, right? He's got a point. He's got a valid point. You're collecting money in taxes. Why don't you have a proper toilets on the beach?
Right.
Why don't you have proper signs on the beach? No motorized. You've got to implement. These are localized law. Panchayat people should be doing this stuff, dude. So anyway.
Well, one thing I'll take from this video here, right here, I can understand Trump's frustration. Because he's got people like this, and we've got people like you come to go.
Dude, he's sending them all here to
He's
go.
going back to the US with that kind of an attitude, so I couldn't be more happier.
I've seen people spit on airplanes. I've people flip their coffee, the waste coffee, to get a fresh cup. I've seen all kinds of stuff. Don't tell me about it. This is just one part of it. But I think stiffer fines and better signs. Wow, that's a rhyme. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
Go for it.
Stiffer fines and better rhymes. No, sorry, I screwed myself over. Stiffer fines and better signs. Joanne, stop laughing.
Make better rhymes.
Yeah, even your better signs won't help because
What?
I've seen in Mapsa, you know Joa Minaj's pharmacy, right?
Con?
Joa Minaj's pharmacy.
I'm sorry, Joanne.
Yeah, in Mapsa. So there are two big boards saying no entry, and people actually go in the no entry lane itself.
Yusuf does a lot of backdoor entry. फाटल्यानच्यान मरे गाडी पार्क करपाक ते फाटल्यानच्यान वयता वन वे मरता पण तरी पण करता.
But Merv,
Exactly.
But you get people coming across you on the bridge coming back the wrong way. Those mopeds and all of that.
You're risking
When
your
going
life.
over the Manchester Bridge.
You're risking
You
your
don't have
life.
to have lights, just do stupid things.
Yeah, but Joanne, you make a silly decision, you have to pay for it. That's what social behavior dictates, right? If you break a law, if you break a rule, you got to pay for it. Simple as that. If the cops catch you on a one way, on a wrong way, you pay a fine. But if you don't have proper signs saying that no motorized vehicles on a beach, it's a turtle sanctuary, blah, blah, blah. Why do they have lifeguards? Why do they have signs that say no lifeguards after dark, blah, blah, blah? It's not self-explanatory. Some of these people claim to be smart and they're dumb as rocks. They might have smartphones and they think they're smart, but they're not very bright because it is not allowed. But in his defense, he's absolutely right. He didn't know that beaches are places around the world. I can drive in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, a lot of these places in the States, you can drive a motorized vehicle on the beach, dude. There's no law, but they've got signs saying certain times, blah, blah, blah. Here, there's nothing, and he got caught, and he got the Jeep stuck, so stupid ass.
I think it's just an excuse, man.
What? It is an excuse. Of course it's an excuse. He should know better.
He's from the US, dude. Although
He's not. He sounds like he's from the U.S., dude. All right, what else? Well, give me some more bad behavior. Let me, Ajoy, you're slowing me down. My mojo. What's this Charlie done?
This is a common
lack of civic sense among Indian passenger raises ongoing concerns. What about?
Yeah, this is at the airport. Apparently, there's some issue with their flight, so they have to go and raise hell.
Can you imagine them in JFK yelling, oh my God. I don't know about bad behavior, dude. This is not bad. Listen, this is. I hate the airlines for this. I can't stand the airlines because they screw people over. These are just passengers who have paid money for a ticket, pissed off because they're not getting updates, and they've been screwed. They're getting screwed.
Okay,
guys.
do me a favor, Mo.
Bolo.
Think of me as an airline employee.
Think of you?
Yes, right.
So
come on, tell me, if you had missed your flight, if I screwed you over because you missed a flight or something, what would you
What
say?
language you want? English, Konkani? English, Konkani?
English,
Marathi.
both.
Huh? We'll do like that old man. You know the guy Guys, you don't think I know my Konkani bad words?
Come on.
I learned that before I learned to speak Konkani. Yusuf, Mataji, oh, Pitaji, Aiktari.
Say something.
No, I can't, dude.
Try it.
There might be some kids or some older people.
When has that stopped
listening
you?
I've slipped up a couple of times. I am a good boy. I'm a good Catholic boy. We're talking about people behaving badly. That's not people behaving badly, but that's not. There's got to be ways that you can be more. What's the word? You can be better behaved. Look at this clown. Is what is he doing? Another man shines India's name abroad.
Viral thing.
He's high on something, dude.
You think?
Is he Indian?
He's Indian. He
could be Afghani.
That's a very Indian thing to do.
No, he could be from Afghanistan or Pakistan or something.
It is not.
No.
He's definitely Indian. When they slap their thighs or that's a very North Indian thing to do. Trust me.
He's got a bit of a Woody, dude. He's got a bit of a bulge in his pants. Has he got a goddamn roll of quarters?
Looking, man.
Because he keeps sticking it out there. Look. And he's hitting people.
That's what he's slapping back into his pants. He's slapping his thighs.
Sajira hi gali teri yamma. Hey, I caught you off guard. You like that song? You know that?
Yeah, correct.
What is the rest of it song? What is the rest of it? Oh, for fuck's sake. This, I don't... Turn his mic off. Turn this guy's mic off.
Yo.
He's washing something.
Clothes? Are you kidding me? Hand wash, mare. Oh my God, where is this? This got to be in the UK.
It's
Canada?
I don't know.
I think this is a Sikh guy washing clothes in a frickin' canal. Bet you wouldn't wash your laundry in a canal.
Yeah.
What's that all about? Ajoy, you just posting this bad behavior stuff. I don't know anything about it. What happened? What is this about?
I think this is in London.
Water, that's all water will.
He's dipping some clothes in in a creek where clearly you cannot do any of that.
You can't do it, dude. Joanne, look out your window. Is there a dude washing? Bye, boy, my
Yeah, I'm near the sea actually, so maybe.
So this guy got caught washed. But this is why we get our name ruined and sullied all around the world, because you have people making poor choices, and we get. Well, here's another one. Do this. Come on, do me. That lady's pissed, dude. She's pissed. Who's this idiot? No, but this is not. This guy's just a tourist trying to make a video in front of Big Ben, dude.
There's a place where you
Baba Madzo. It's early. We're not all saints. Listen,
make do one reel in London.
No, we're going to do this. We're going to do the same kind of stuff here locally. This guy needs to be hung by the balls. This is a graffiti artist. Where is this? This is in India, right?
This is in India.
Nail him to the fucking... This should not be allowed, dude.
This isn't next to Attabad Lake. I'm not sure. Maybe this is not in Goa. Maybe this is not in India. Maybe this is not in India. My bad. But still, let's move.
This is bad. This is totally bad behavior. What's this one about?
This is a classic moment.
Shocking video surfaced online showing two men in public stream, one peacefully bathing while the other is urinating. You're pissing in my fucking bathtub. Oh, that's sad, dude. He's having a wee. This guy's taking a bath, and that dude's taking a whiz. Dude, what is wrong with you? Oh my God. And the guy down below can get a full view of his John Thomas. Mate, you're pissing in my pond. I'm bathing here.
The first guy's enjoying himself, man. He's like he's in a Switzerland spa or something. One of those spas.
Friend, yeah, the water's nice and warm. Bubbly water. Natural spa. This
is when bad behavior can actually get you in trouble. I think somebody possibly lost their life here in Rajasthan. Check this out. So there's this guy, I think he's right there.
What an idiot.
He's taking a selfie or something in the middle of a dam, and he got washed away, I believe.
Damn, he's washed.
Are you kidding me? What an idiot. You're risking your life.
Joanna's saying something.
No, I'm saying I've read before that India is like a self-capital, but it's actually also people dying whilst taking selfies.
That's true.
They're taking really ridiculous risks, and it's terribly sad.
But we don't know the background to this. This guy could be mentally challenged on drugs or multiple different things.
But how do you-
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not promoting this. If you're out there thinking about doing stupid things to make a name for yourself, you're risking your life and limb. You've got loved ones to consider, your people that care and worry about you. If you're out there doing these stupid stunts to try and make a quick buck or make a name for yourself, don't do it. It's not worth it. There's other ways. There's nice ways that we're going to show you how to do to make people laugh. You want to be famous, make people laugh. To figure it out, get a camera and make people laugh. Putting yourself on a dam with water, with rushing water is not the answer, dude. Ajoy, what happened to him? Go on, keep going. Let's keep going. I'm not going to... He poor guy lost his life. What's this all about?
So if it's not in India or abroad, so check this out.
Bad behavior?
Any guesses? Don't read the caption. Any guesses what this video is about, Merv?
This guy's just going to the supermarket. He bought a bottle of water and
It's
a...
out.
Yeah? These guys are... Imigração. What the fuck is this all about? Hey, this is... Is this in the U.S.? This is Rio Grande.
So these are Indians. Majority of them are Indians. Because you can just see what they're doing. They're going to.
Are you kidding me? These are guys illegal border crossing.
They're thanking probably a cartel member for getting them through the border.
It can't be that easy, dude.
My friend. Left.
These are India. But listen, who knows this video is true or not true, dude? There's no way it is that easy. They call these the donkey, this thing trails, dude.
Donkey.
The donkey trails, man. You pay money to get into a country illegally, and you have these agents and these really, really bad people take your money and get you illegally into a country. I don't think this is in the States. If it is, I'd be surprised. But this looks like Trump's big border wall, and they're trying to cross through, and it looked like the dry bed of the Rio Grande River. And these poor people have paid loads and loads of money to get into this country. I don't get it. I don't understand why they would do it. Is this what it's about? Are you going to do anything else? We're talking about bad behavior. This is not bad behavior. This is stupidity.
The reason why I brought up that topic is because now we see a load of, especially people from the north, I believe, are illegally trying to enter the US especially, right? And at a risk to their lives and even money. They sell off their entire savings, everything, and try and take this risk. And they're being sent back to India because of Trump's policies. But look at what is happening now in places like Australia and Ireland, for that matter, where there is now, because of the rise of the far right, there is a pushback to Indians being there.
It's going to happen all around the world. We touched on that briefly. People around the world are going to the right now. They don't want the what are they called? Refugees. I'm tired. I don't blame Australians. I don't blame... In Ireland, it happened. You had a function that got shut down because some goddamn Goans misbehaved. In the UK, in the US, these guys are poor Punjabi guys. Not poor Punjabi guys, but they were chained and put in a flight and sent back to... It's happening all the time. You're stupid enough to spend your hard-earned money to do something that could get you in a lot of trouble, and you're not going to get that money back. If you pay somebody illegally to get you somewhere, and they get you somewhere and you get caught, guess what, big smart ass? You're getting shipped back home and you've lost all that money. So why not try and do it legally? I'm not saying it's easy, but try and do it legally, right? It'll cost you a whole lot less. And I don't understand what the F everybody wants to leave this place and go elsewhere to be treated like what, shit? In another country, you want to go there to work and make money, I can understand that. But do it the right way. Get your licenses, get your visas, get what you need. This is happening in Australia right now, protests.
Ireland. Check this out. So this is, there was this anti-immigration protest, and they apparently started attacking Indians, sadly.
That is uncool. That is savagery, dude. That's what animals do. And the cops stand by and watch it.
And the irony is...
These are fucking thugs, dude. These guys need to be locked up, dude. This is in Australia?
It's in Australia. And you know what? There's this video of, I think, an Indian origin, Australian citizen who went to support anti-immigration, illegal immigration into Australia, and he himself was a victim of, I believe, racism. Check this out. He was supporting them, and he himself got racially abused, sadly.
Oh, they're booing him, dude. It's not immigration. All right.
So somebody pushes him away. Check this out.
Yeah, I know, but this is not. This is racism. If this poor cat, this Indian dude, has gone there legally, he's lived there, he's got his visa, he's got his green card, he's got his passport. There's no reason he doesn't belong there. And if they don't like it, they can boo him all they want, but they cannot get physical and beat up on people that are there legally. We're talking about bad behavior and the illegal ones. That is not. Go home, Brown. Temple, Asian eateries in Australia defaced with hate graffiti day after the Indian student was attacked. So this is racism, guys. This is what our Indians that behave badly overseas leave a bad taste in these guys' mouth, and they get treated this way.
Do you think that's related, Bof? Do you think that
to what?
The bad behavior of illegal immigrants, or maybe immigrants, or even tourists, is fueling this kind of anger?
Absolutely. If you listen, in any country, if you go to any country, I don't care where you're from, forget about India, I don't care where you're from, if you go to a place, you learn to abide by its rules, by its laws, you immerse yourself, you learn the language, you play nice. You can't go there and rip people off and do all the things that a lot of times that people are known for doing. I'm not talking about Indians in general, I'm talking about all around the world. Just if you want to do something, do it legally. Now, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. A lot of these cases are racism. These guys are there legally and they're still being bullied and beaten up. That's not cool. But in Ireland, put it up. Indians abroad on the rise. No, not this one. You had another one about Ireland where they had a Goan festival and some drunk Goans misbehaved. And that's exactly why you deserve to be beaten up and deported, because it's not cool. That's my personal opinion.
But if you're racist, you'll use anything as an excuse to kind of act out your racist tendencies. But equally, at the same time, if you're a guest in someone else's country, you should be as well behaved as possible. So apparently this festival that happened down in Greystones in Wicklow had been organised, to promote, Goan friendliness overseas, a Goa Day festival. But unfortunately, some drunk guys were spoiling for a fight, and they were apparently drunk.
And they ruined it for everybody else, Joanne.
That's a shame, and it happens everywhere, though. But it's just hit some headlines. It's not to say it's unique to Goans. It's unique to any.
I never said it's unique to anybody. I'm just saying, when you behave badly, people have had enough. Behave yourself, represent where you come from. Forget about, you have to represent your family, you have to represent your country. Just behave properly. Learn to be a human.
But I think there are more Indian people in Ireland as a result of Brexit, because the UK is no longer part of the European Union. So those Schengen visas and all that kind of stuff is quite different for the UK these days. So I think maybe that's why there are maybe more Indians and more Goans that are actually in Ireland, as opposed to maybe those people who may have come to the UK prior to that, when they were still.
Okay, we got to wrap this up. It's happening all around the world, and it's a shame, because we should be proud as Indians to represent our country. I am a proud Goan. I can't stop talking about this place. I loved to represent this place every chance I get. It is a diamond in the rough. It is the goose that laid the golden egg. And sad to say that we as Indians don't appreciate what we have here right at home. We want to run everywhere else to figure out if life's going to be paved with gold. Streets are paved with gold. I feel bad because a lot of these people don't know any better, but for the people that do know better, that just behave badly, they deserve what's coming to them. You need to behave. What's this dude about? What's this all about?
So this is a tourist in Pakistan who wore Indian T-shirt, Indian cricket team shirt in Pakistan.
He's going to get his ass whooped, dude. You're wearing an Indian cricket team shirt in Pakistan. You deserve to get your butt kicked.
Indian cricket shirt with the back trips of war in Pakistan.
Yeah, it's nice, but this is why don't they do it here in India? What do you want them to do, dude?
No, I'm just saying that, you know what, the reaction was quite surprising. I think the Pakistanis didn't react violently, which is we would expect. You expected that now.
He's a ballsy dude, man.
So I think, you know,
fucking English.
end of the day, you should always seek peace, and I hope that one day.
Yeah, but that's not bad. That's risking your life and limb. If somebody doesn't like the shirt you're wearing, they'll beat the shit out of you now. So he's doing that. He's putting that on himself. That's not bad behavior. That's content, mate. That's the guy trying to generate content.
But that is interesting content for you to talk about.
Can we end with something fun, Joanne?
What?
We wanted to talk about the saint.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought it would just be really lovely to mention that Carlo Acutis and also Pier Giorgio Frassati were both made saints today by Pope Leo in Rome. So I believe these are the first saints that Pope Leo has been able to acclaim as saints. And apparently, I'm not sure whether many people are fully aware, but Carlo Acutis, actually some of his relics are actually in Goa right now. Goa is actually hoping to hold on to the relics, which is basically a strand of his hair, and a life-size statue of him. Yeah, so apparently it came over earlier on in the year, but sad story. He's a British-born Italian who died of leukemia in 2006. Only at the age of 15.
I see.
Because essentially he had actually created a website actually cataloguing all of the miracles in the Catholic Church. So it's quite nice to see. It's nice to see youth being engaged in society. It's nice to hear of youth doing good things with humanity. So it's lovely to hear that he's now been acclaimed as saint, because it was supposed to happen earlier in the year, but unfortunately Pope Francis died. And he did get claimed on the 27th of April.
He's not. What does he got to do with Goa, though? He's Italian, born in the UK, Italian descent.
Well, one priest has got his.
There's a relic there, already here. There's this relic, which basically Pope Leo's canonized teenager, Italian gamer and computer programmer, the Blessed Carlo Acutis on Sunday. And there's a first-class relic, which is a strand of his hair. It's being held by the Capuchin friars in Goa, and is being sought by various churches for veneration. So apparently in Margao, Shinkeri, had actually had statue of the relic.
Wow, Cavalosim, Margao, Shinkeri, Giri, and Cavalosim. He was only 15. A millennial saint will become the Catholic Church first millennial saint. That is, you know what? That's a Catholic Church moving in the right direction. Wow, that's impressive. Has he been canonized already?
Yeah, he has today. Pope Leo did it earlier on today.
Wow.
It's really nice.
Give him a round. The first canonization of his papacy, yeah? First millennial. Okay, what else we got?
Okay, talking about religion.
I'm waiting for my alarm to go off in about 4 minutes.
That's what we're waiting for. We want to hear if the system back in the UK actually works.
Yes.
We're going to implement it here in Goa. We're going to get Dr. Pramod Sawant to implement it here. In times of emergency, we want all our phones to start buzzing and ringing. This place is a dime. We've got such a lovely place we live in. What is this? Pictures of Ganesh?
I think this is a beautiful representation of Goa being harmonious, and it should be kept that way. Wherein, you have a Ganesh celebration on one side and a prayer service, a Christian prayer service happening on the other side. Isn't that a picture of Goa for you?
You've got Ganesh festival and an ambulance driving by a church. Ajay, can I tell you something?
Yeah, man.
This is not something new, dude. We've cohabitated. What's the word? I can't even say it. Cohabitated. lived harmoniously for many years. There are Hindus, there are Catholics, there are Muslims, there are Sikhs. There are so many races, creeds, castes, nationalities that live here in this place, and we have gotten along just fine. Neighbors next door can be Hindu, Catholic, Muslim, whatever the case may be. We celebrate everybody's functions, festivals, and we've cohabitated very, very well for many, many years. It's these outside sources that come in. Outside forces,
yeah, good.
That come and change everything here. I'm not surprised. You've got Ganpati celebrations and a Catholic, a mass looks like a chapel happening in the same place. That's what this place is all about. That's what made us famous and popular, and why we all love. We've got a Muslim sitting here, we've got a Catholic, we don't have a Hindu person, but at the end of the day, we've done this for many, many years. We don't need the help. It is these external forces that are changing our fabric here in Goa and making this place a different place.
But we do need to protect it, Merv. We do need to protect it, right?
How do you protect it, dude?
By appreciating what we have and ensuring that these outside forces that you talk about don't get a foothold here in Goa. So the appreciating part is to view these videos and realize what we have.
And appreciate them.
And protect it.
Don't try and sneak across the border in somebody else's country where you can get caught and deported and waste all your damn money.
Yes.
Like Yusuf does. He takes it to the bar and he spends it very, very well. What, Kingfisher? Ultra?
Okay, check this out.
Beautiful message which I would like to tell. This word says
Ais maka fale tuka.
Falem tuka, which means today is my day, tomorrow it will be your day. Everyone have to come to this door, no matter what. You cannot escape this.
Would you agree?
He's not a Goan. He's not a proper Goan. Huh? I'm Goenkarponn. Faliam munna. Faliam no. There's no M in Faliam.
No, you're wrong, Merv.
Am I wrong? Fuck, I'm arguing about something I don't know.
Yeah, this is...
Yusuf Sang?
No, Falia.
Falia. Where is M?
This is Romi script.
Oi, Chacha. Oi.
Romi script.
M is silent.
Yeah.
M is silent. Thank you, Baba.
Yeah.
Ami Goenkar mare. Tumi maka sangna ka. Oi. Panjim munna ka punje munta.
Bare.
Huh? Kandulim.
What is the original name for Kalangut?
Koingoti.
Okay.
Call Walter. Let's call Walter.
What is the original name
you're
of
right.
Goa?
Oh, now you've... Okay, whatever, dude. Now you've woken up. What is the original name of Goa? You tell me. Educate somebody.
Gomantak.
Huh?
Gomantak, Goapuri.
Make up your mind. What is it?
Yeah, Gomantak.
It was called Gomantak.
No, this is what he does. He stirs a pot and makes us confused.
He's full of I don't believe him. What is this? This is cute. Dog jumps on the stage during a live performance of singer Akshay Naik. Aww. You know what? I love that. You know what? I love that dude. The second from the right guy that told that shoot that guy away. Leave it. It's a doggy. He's singing. Akshay, who's that? He's a famous singer? Akshay Naik. Kudos to that guy to shoo the other guy away. Let the doggy. This is play the video, dude. That is so cool. He didn't chase him off the stage. Let the doggy be. The dog wags his little curly tail. We need to find out who that guy is.
Dog is there wagging
He's just wagging his tail. Dude, I just want to know what's happening over here. I don't mean no harm. Chalo. I think that guy was so cool, by the way. I'm so happy that guy waved him off.
What do you think of this move where
what is this, a whale shark?
One government is planning to incentivize...
That's a whale shark. I've swum with these sharks before, by the way.
Okay, but apparently they come to Goa and there was one that was found dead in...
What?
Yes, in Baga. There was one that is found dead. It was, I think, a juvenile whale shark.
These are whale sharks. These are not very common, and if the water's polluted, they don't come.
So apparently, the Forest Minister Vishwajit Rani is planning to introduce a law that provides incentive to fishermen in Goa to protect these species, and they will receive 75,000 for rescuing endangered marine life such as this.
I would like to know how Minister Rane is going to pay these guys, or how. That sounds like a great idea. How is he actually going to pay 75,000? What do you got to do?
I guess you just have to ensure, like, do you know there's a lot of free-floating nets and stuff like that in the ocean that trap these animals. So if you come across something like that, probably
Fishermen in Goa
go into
receive.
the water and you release them from being stuck in nets.
Mate, you know what it is? He's probably encouraging fishermen that are doing all what they're doing out off the coast where they're going fishing. If they get caught by chance in their nets and you release it, take a picture and you get the money. I think that's brilliant. I think that's a very good idea. Vishwajit Rane. I don't know how popular it's going to be. I'll get him a round of applause. I think that's a very good tactic, because a lot of times when these guys fish and they're doing a lot of illegal fishing out there, but if you can save some of the bycatch, the byproduct of your catch, which just kills innocent other fish that you're not even trying to target, like whale sharks. He's going to give you $75,000. I think it's a good thing. It's a great initiative, and I don't know how it's going to be implemented. Who's paying for it, by the way?
The government, obviously.
Oh, the government's going to pay for it, not Vishwajit.
Not Vishwajit, obviously not.
I think it's a good idea. Clap hands. Hey, Baba, Tata Baba, make clap hands, make. That's not clap hands, you freaking knob. All right, we got to cut, dude. It's getting. We got to cut this out. Okay, we're gonna end on the funny one. Yeah, we're gonna end on something that's really funny. Come on, Ajo, let's move along.
Check this guy out. He's
Who the fuck is this?
This is the guy.
It's not. I put it on the screen.
He's doing it. Oh, you don't have it on the screen.
No.
Sorry.
Why are you trying to trick me? Oh my God, that is seductive. He's either got worms or the seat was hot. Oh my God,
guys,
he could be a stripper.
This is Merv on a Saturday night.
This is me after the Saturday night, baby. This is Mark after. This is exactly how Mark dances. I swear to God.
Always.
Oh my God. Oh God Almighty. I don't want to see this again. I don't want to see this again.
But this guy, Merv.
Who's this dude with a broken arm?
Hey,
chicken leg.
This is pretty cool, man.
He got moves, dude.
I'll tell you
Moves like Jagger. His daughter's so not impressed. She's on her phone or something like that. Well done, dude. He's a TikToker.
That's with a broken hand, eh?
He's got moves, dude. Look at his wife's face.
Unfortunately, we can't play the.
Look at his wife's face, dude. What is he doing?
He's not impressed at all.
She's not impressed.
Really dances.
Good moves to him.
Is he police? Constable?
Huh?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he's constable.
He's police.
How do you know? Where does it mention
Check
that?
his profile, what it is.
Amol Kamble. Yeah, he has a police.
He's constable, it is.
Is he? Good for him. Good for him. You need a cop with moves.
Yes.
Moves like Jagger. He's got dance moves, baby. What is this?
You know, what about this, yeah?
Yusuf, I could set you up, baby. Say the magic word. Who is this?
This is a special move, Merv. It's called a war move.
Is that all it is? Are you kidding me? That's all you're going to show me back and forth. I've seen enough, mate. These are people on social media. These are innocent. This is fun. And I encourage it. I think it's great. Make people laugh. Make more people laugh. Make our Goa great again, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, last but not least, what is this?
This is a guy, I think a comedian from the Northeast, and produces some really special type of comedy. Check this out.
What up, baby?
That could be Goans, huh?
Yeah, he's not gone. He's Nepali.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he's Nepali.
Nepali. From the freaking Northeast means he's Nepali.
Yeah.
He can't be from Mizoram. She can't be Mizoram, Manipuri, Assam. Nepali. All ekdom re. It's a catchy track, dude. I like this. Motherland. India's the motherland. He's got a bird. You don't have a bird, Yusuf. He's picked up a bird. Write a song, you. That is a catchy. Another one.
Yeah, another
Why
one.
do you follow me? Why do you follow me?
This is your iCard. This card is helpful.
Oh no, I'm very sorry. I
She's
hope
definitely
you
from the
are
Northeast, dude. She's not
going to
Nepali.
Mars. This is my identity.
Look at him.
I'm going to England.
Brother, there is hope for us all.
I'm studied there.
You need to grow your hair, mate.
I was thinking new hairstyle.
Is this the same guy that sang the last video?
Same guy.
It's a catchy track. I like that. Kudos to him,
I think
mate.
he's doing a skit here with. It's quite funny.
Huh?
Have you all a friend? I mean,
Have you friends? I mean, a girlfriend. Yusuf, there's hope for you after all.
I don't know.
Come here, dude.
No,
Get him.
no.
Let all. Yeah, get that in.
It's I think one of our Goans
Oh, Ermelin. Jam Porna.
with a nice skit. Check this out.
Play this.
Yogo, Korea. Well, Salted. Here's Korea.
Oh my God, dude. First of all, kudos to him. If your wife looked like that, would you really want to? Okay, last but not least, what is this? My girlfriend?
You ever heard?
My friend after going to London.
Yeah. Do you have one of those friends, Merv?
I don't have any friends.
I have one of those. I have many of those kind of.
You know, looks like
I can't
this.
say names, but they talk like this. Check this out.
No, I am can't hear. Yeah.
I'm can't hear.
What? No, can't hear. I beg your pardon? No. I am can't hear. Yeah. What? No, can't hear.
I beg your pardon. I like that, dude. I like that. You know what? It is. It takes all kinds to raise a village. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute blast. We appreciate all of you listening, tuning, watching, the love we've had on social media. It's been an absolute pleasure to do what we do. Yes, sir.
Merv, my sister Aisha, good friend, has asked.
I love Aisha. I'm a big fan.
She's asked to be called right now.
Call her, dude.
Yeah, can
we can listen? We're trying to wrap it up, dude. We've been almost 2 hours.
She really wants to get on.
I love Aisha. Get Aisha on the phone. We need to make Aisha. Joanne, are you there?
Yeah.
We need to make Aisha a regular. I told Mark I want to make him. I haven't told him yet, but I should. She's so amazing. Aisha Barretto is a local celebrity here in Goa on Radio Indigo. You can hear her every morning. I'm a huge fan, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be entertained every morning when you're driving in your car, tune into Indigo 91.9. The one and only Aisha Barretto will be on. What is this all about, man?
And tune into our social media as well.
No, we're talking about Aisha.
Oh, God.
The hell with our social media. We want to talk. Get her on the. Is she on?
We are just calling her. She apparently wants to get on a call with you for some.
She is a local RJ celebrity. She's a compere. She is she's amazing at what she does. By the way, she's Ajoy's sister, and I'm a huge fan. So we'll get her on the air. Joanne, how are you doing? When are you coming back? You back next week?
I think we have Aisha on the phone.
Joanne's back next week. Aisha Barretto. Can you hear me? I can't hear, dude. I'm trying to give her a round of applause. Aisha, are you there, my dear?
Call her. Don't call on WhatsApp, mate.
Oh, my God. Joanne, you're back next week. You'll be in the studio next week, yeah?
Normal call.
I'll be in the studio next week. So after we've celebrated our 17-year wedding anniversary moment.
Has it been 17 years? It feels like fucking 50. I meant 15. I didn't mean 50. 15, 15, Joanne. It hasn't been that long. We've been married almost 17 years. I deserve an award. We enjoy. 17 years later, my darling.
That's violin for you.
Yeah. You're going to have a safe flight, I hope, when you come back. You're going to come back next week. You'll be in the... Yeah, I hope you will. That's what I'm wishing you. Good, safe travels, my dear.
A safe flight, thanks.
Just making sure you guys can hear me.
Now I can hear you. Aisha!
Merv Britto!
Hello, my darling. Did you hear the nice things I said about you, by the way?
I did, and I was just trying to cut you off to say I'm not none of those things. I just wanted to say I'm right now a caller into Merv's show. That's all that I am.
My darling, you've been more than a caller. You've been on the couch here that we've interviewed you before. We've been doing this for many years. I love you to bits, and anytime you ever want to call in or come on the show, it is an open door. You've got the key. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm really happy to be on the phone with you because I just wanted to say that I've been seeing your little snippet about Goan tea doing the rounds online.
It was all in good fun. It was a laugh, just trying to make people laugh.
I cannot tell you how many people have sent me that little snippet and forwarded to me on WhatsApp. It's become like a WhatsApp hit. I've received it on at least 6 groups so far. I'm serious though. Well done. That was really funny.
We had Angela on the show, and she was an absolute trooper, and she was talking about the state of Goa. She's got a lovely coffee shop, by the way, in Nerul. What is it called, Joanne? Goan something. Goa
Awake Coffee House in Nerul.
A spectacular place. They've converted Aisha from a house
we've
into
gotta go.
Yeah,
we've gotta go.
So when
are we going, Merv?
We can go anytime you tell me, man. I'm happy to go. She was on the show and she does some amazing coffee.
Let's go. I really want to go. I love coffee, so I'm a huge coffee fan. So I'm game for coffee whenever you suggest
you
it.
never have the time. You're always busy doing all your big shows and all your big functions. I haven't seen you, and we've made. You know what we got to do, by the way, Aisha? I had a blast 2 weeks ago. karaoke. You are next level. You're a professional, but we've got to do a good karaoke night. You, me, and whoever you want to call.
I completely agree. Let's do a karaoke night.
Friday night, Martin Siesta. I'm going to be there. I'll be there early practicing. We've had good fun. We've had a couple of good nights, Kavalas and the rest. But we've got to get together. I know you're always busy. I'm happy to go for a cup of coffee.
For you, Merv.
Oh, what a sweetheart. Listen, how's things going with the show?
Things are going great, but I want to come crash your show a little bit more.
Done. How about next week? We do it next week. Joanne's back too, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. We'll make it.
How about now?
What do you want to do now?
But are you up for gate crashes at the last minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. If you can manage it.
So like, if I can definitely manage it. But
What do you
doesn't it need like setting up and things?
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
You know what? At the end of the show, we can win it. Can you?
What do you want to do? What are you trying to do, mate? Tell me. At least fill me in on it.
Well, if you want me to gate crash the show, someone has to open the
Is
door.
she actually outside?
The door, guys.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Aisha.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
You guys are going to make me cry. How sweet, my darling. Look at this beautiful cake. Aisha, you little trickster, you. Aww.
It's my birthday tomorrow.
It is my birthday tomorrow.
Guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Aisha Barreto. She, my sister. I love her to bits, and I didn't realize this is. You guys, that's so sweet. Well done. Give them all a round of applause.
So guys, just in case you didn't hear that, it's Mo's birthday tomorrow. So
yes, it is.
Send him all your wishes and love.
I am blessed to be born on Mother Mary's birthday, Bandra Feast. That's Our Lady's birthday too. So I've always been blessed, and everybody. The shine on my head's not just from my bald head, but it's from the halo. Aisha, I love you, my darling. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Aisha.
It is kind of all of you guys. Hold me in your thoughts and prayers. Tomorrow is my birthday. We have enjoyed doing another live show on this Sunday. We'll be back here again next Sunday, 6 o'clock. And Aisha, I'm going to take you up on that. You're going to be on the show next week with me. And Joanne. Yes, sweetie.
We've got a cake for you here as well, which we're going to cut in your honor. Can you see it?
I can't.
Well, 1 second, Joanne. Just
no kidding. Are you serious? Wow, dude. I don't normally do all this.
1 second. I have to get it on. It's not on the screen. It's not on the screen. Wait.
Now we can see it.
You can see it now.
Aw, dude. Thank you, my darling. I am going to be 55. I should get in the camera's right here. I'm going to be 55 tomorrow. Thank you for telling the world. I don't feel 55. I feel 20 mentally, but physically I feel about 90. No, I'm just kidding. It is. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, all of you guys. I do appreciate it. It is my birthday, and 1 year older I don't celebrate my birthday, but I'm put on the spot. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, and your viewers too, and all the guys who are listening, drop by, send him a message if you want to, and give him a big hug and wish him a happy birthday. That's what we want.
That's very kind of you, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, I appreciate all of you guys that are so kind with your wishes, your sharings, your likes, your subscribes. Keep it going. We will be back here on the air next week. Until next week, take care of yourselves and take care of one another. We love to see you again, 6 p.m. next Sunday.
Everybody sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.